A breaking news bar, huh? Let's take a look. Breaking news. What these delusional news reporters did was unbelievable. I want to see more. Just a boring article. I wonder if there's anything to go along with it. Hey, it's a YouTube video. Let's take a look.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the VC Catholic, where we bring the latest updates on all of your Catholic issues.
Today's major issue is the disobedience of the first commandment. Now, Bob, what is the first commandment all about?
Well, Bill, the first commandment states that one must not worship other gods. The first commandment also implies that materialistic things should not be put in between your relationship with God. However, this commandment is inadequately stressed. In fact, 44% of Catholics state that this commandment should not be regarded as a major sin.
This fact is truly devastating. But they're half right, because this message is not usually considered a mortal sin. Actually, in certain places around the world, people grow up without the knowledge or the understanding of what the Catholic faith is. This, although, is not sin, thereby making the people who practice other religions still obey the first commandment. Firstly, here are some statistics about the religions of the world.
11% of the world are Protestants. That's approximately 836 million people. In addition, 16% of the world are Catholics. No surprises there. Moreover, Christianity as a whole is 31.2% of the world. In contrast to this, 0.19% of the world are believers of Judaism. That's around 14 million people. Compared to the other religions, this is a shockingly small number. Alternatively, 24.1% of the world are Muslim. Furthermore, 16% of the world are of no religion. This is greatly surprising, seeing that there are as many agnostics as there are Catholics in the world. Additionally, 15.1% of the world are Hindu, which is mostly practiced in India. 6.9% of the world are Buddhists, most of which are in East Asia. And lastly, 0.32% of the world are Sikhs. Even though this number looks very small, this is still 24 million people. Quite a lot indeed. The last 6.38% of the world are of other religions, some of which are Scientology, Zoroastrianism, and Voodoo.
Additionally, here is an example of people who were born in non-Catholic communities in China. Take it away, Curtis.
It's the geek's turn.
For this interview, I flew over to Hong Kong to meet Miss J. She works here in this stall store thing. In Bowring Street, in Jordan, in Hong Kong, in China, in the entire world. And she'll tell us about her religion, Buddhism. Take it away, Miss J.
我信仰宗教就係佛教，佛教咧就係教育嘅，唔係現前係宗教。佢其中咧又有宗教，但係教育咧就最緊要嘅。我就信咗有7年嘅時間啦。宗教嘅儀式咧就係我哋自己可以喺屋企朝頭早讀經。 上晝讀經，夜晚讀經就叫做早課、晚課。我哋啲佛教徒咧就有呢啲咁嘅儀式自己做嘅，喺屋企自己做嘅。咁儀式進行嘅時候都係喺屋企，唔係喺佛堂。但係每一年咧，有時有共修嘅時候咧，就喺可以租個學校啊，有個大廳啊，自己即係可以好多人一齊讀經，叫做共修。 同埋聽經，聽老法師講經，聽淨空老法師講經。講經咧，經咧就係讀詩聽經，好似聖經一樣，好似聽牧師講經講解一樣嘅，叫做聽經咯。咁咧宗教嘅信仰同埋意義嘅目的咧，就係要和諧社會、和諧家庭，修身持家、平天下。 咁嘅目的啦。 咁啊，對我有冇影響呢？就係、我哋呢就會做到和諧身邊嘅人啦，和諧家庭咯，教好啲仔女啦，同埋有對人有啲義態啦，對人有和諧嘅態度咯，同埋即係對社會都有啲貢獻啦。我哋不求回報嗰啲貢獻啦。
Thank you for this. Now, even though there are people like these who are deliberately disobeying the first commandment, there are people who consciously make the decision to leave the Catholic faith.
Exactly. Many teenagers find that they achieve no benefit from praying or participating in Mass. This often leads to them straying away from the Catholic faith and disobeying the literal sense of the first commandment. In fact, 77% of these teenagers end up straying from the Catholic faith, and they cannot envision themselves returning to it. To top it off, only 7% of those who are raised Catholic remain Catholic.
Furthermore, there is a more common mistake that many people make which goes against the first commandment. This happens when people put worldly things over God. As we mentioned before, teenagers specifically do not feel that they benefit from spiritual activities such as going to Mass. Instead, they would much rather do activities that they are interested in, such as playing video games, watching TV, or playing sports. Although these activities are not necessarily bad things, putting them above prayer is a sin.
The average teen watches 4.5 hours of television per day. That's too much time. Now, only if people were that addicted to prayer.
That being said, you still have to keep your day-to-day responsibilities in check. The Catholic faith is not an excuse to push your one's homework back or skip classes.
Okay, here's a situation that many have been talking about. Let's say it's a Sunday, and you know you have a PSA project due the next day. Additionally, you have soccer practice and swimming lessons in the afternoon. They will virtually take up all of the hours of the afternoon, from 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock. You know that your project will take at least 2 to 3 hours. This leaves no time for Mass. So what should you do, or should have done, in this situation?
Well, that's a great question. This is an extremely relatable and useful question, seeing that 12% of the population tend to skip Mass. I personally have been in this situation.
Okay, stop. No one really cares about what your personal life.
Well, I care.
Well, you don't have to talk about it. No one else cares. So just shut up, okay?
No, I will not shut up.
You want to go?
Yes, I do.
Really?
You want to still go?
Sorry for that, interruption. Now, let's ask a professional what she would do in this situation.
Hi, Francis. We know that you're a mother of 8 children. Surely, you must be very good at handling situations where there's not enough time and too many things to do.
Hey, what's this?
So, Francis, with the situation that we've given you, what would you do?
Well, first I'd have to say that with a tiny bit of planning, I think you could avoid the situation altogether. So if you had a schedule, you put in advance the fact that Sunday Mass is part of your day. But given the situation, if you've hit a Sunday and you find this before you, I think you'd have to take an honest look and say, what are your priorities? You have a lot of things to do and some of them won't fit. If your priority is really to keep God in your life and not just worry about only the horizontal, the daily aspects of things, then I think you would find a way to put a Mass in there, because there are so many Masses being offered. There's some in the morning at 8 in the morning, and there's some in the afternoon, and there's some even in the evening, as late as 8. So it is very possible to put that in and maybe sacrifice an hour of your sleep, or just trust that if you put that hour in and you give that to God, then He's going to give you more concentration and do the best. You'll be more peaceful and do the best that you can in the little time that you have left available to you.
Thank you.
A good thing to mention was also the negative effects disobeying this sin can have. Not only can this sin lead to slowly departing from God. It can also lead to physical, mental, or social punishments.
Yes, definitely. Some of these include restless nights or headaches due to binging video games or TV, permanent effects on health from too much smoking or drug use, and a one that many people eventually end up having, a hangover due to too much drinking.
And I don't really seem like they are against the first commandment. But remember, it includes overdosing on, well, anything.
Well, that was a VC Catholic. It is currently,
One second.
9:30. Have a great afternoon and a fantastic Easter season. That was so boring.
You know what, man? I'm really glad that you recovered from that injury.
Thanks. You know, I think I recovered just so that I can kill you!
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Now, Nathan, what is the first commandment all about?
Well, Nicholas, the first commandment states that one must not worship other gods. The first commandment also what
Cut!
implies
The real sense of this message. I'm sorry.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the VC Catholic, where we bring the latest updates on all your Catholic issues.
I left.
See, my guy's stupid. My guy's actually stupid.
Today's major issue is the disobedience of the first commandment. Yes, it is.
Nope! Cut!
Implies that materialistic things should not be put in between your relationship with God. However, this commandment is implies.
Oh my god.
Implies.
You can't do that. You can't do
Cut!
that.
Cut!